Hey, this is Eric Clampton, and I'm going to show you how to make this yard game, the ring fling, that I came up with many years ago. And it's going to be with just these very few components here. So let's get going. What you're going to need to make the ring fling is one straight 2x4, some air hose, which you may have in your garage, or you'll have to purchase some, and some PVC tube, which will provide the posts. Let's get at it. Now that we've ripped our parts to width and we've cut them to length, we now have to cut a dado on each of the two parts that make one base in order for it to go together simply and knock down simply. And in order to do that, we're going to do that on the table saw with a stacked dado. So I'm going to assemble that assembly right now. No, keep it going. That's good. So now we're going to cut the dados to get the crisscross and have things flush. The wood is exactly 1.5 inches wide, but I want to go beyond that a little bit so I know I have plenty of clearance when the two slide down. So what I'm doing is I'm setting my stop just a teeny bit past my line. That way I'll probably get an extra 1/16 for slop. So I'm referencing off the end. I found center, and then I got my 1.5 inch lines. So I reference off the end, give myself a teeny bit of slop, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this part around and go from the other end, and that will guarantee me the exact same distance from there to there, and from here to the dado edge. If I did my math right and I set it up right, I should have just the right amount of slop. So I'm going to turn my phase converter on that gives me 3-phase, and I'm going to cut 2 parts right now. First though, we do have to get our height right, and we do want to have that a little bit sloppy too. So I'm going to take that right to just over 3/4 to give us a flush fit of the 1.5 inch parts. Alright, we just cut the dados, and if I did it properly, which I think I did, is we set these over the top of each other. This is about flush here. We've got just enough slop so that when we go to put it in the ground, it's an easy fit. If it gets moist in the grass or something, it'll still fit. And you'll see when we drill the holes that the tube going through the middle will help stabilize it this way. Now that we've dadoed our parts and we know that they fit correctly, we have to drill the holes for the posts, and they have to be located exactly so that the rings fall in the appropriate place and the game works properly.
Yep, it's going great. Yep. Got this. So here, showing how we're cutting it with this guy. That's good. Yep, perfect. Got it. There you go. Nice. Yeah?